Sagittarius, hello. This is your love reading for October. So we're going to tune into the overall potential possibility and then look at your energy, what's going on with regard to love, and then your connections energy and maybe the connection itself. We'll see how things unfold. So if that sounds luscious to you, please do keep on watching. And fun fact, my website is now up. And if you would like a private reading, there are some options on there for you to choose from. It would be an honor. And yes, so thank you so much for tuning in. So what else about the overall potential love energy? Okay. Interesting already. All right. Unrequited love. Interesting. Ooh, Sag, what's going on, my friends? My fiery friends. Okay, so let's see here. So for the overall kind of potential possibility for what's going on this month, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Interesting. And then the next one that came out says unrequited love. And it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Interesting. And then very soon. So it's clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Fascinating, Sagittarius. So let's dig into your energy. And honestly, I feel like I'm not telling you something that you already don't know. I feel like if you clicked on this video that you were maybe seeking confirmation, clarity, but once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. We'll see what else comes out. So just tuning into your energy around love this month. Wow. So we had two jumpers. So we have the King of Cups and the Star. So you are very hopeful. So whatever, if this resonates with you and maybe there's something else you still need to let go of, you're very hopeful and you do have a lot of love. And I feel for some of you, maybe you feel a little bashful about that maybe you shouldn't. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. So once again, take it as it resonates. And then we have the Page of Wands. So interesting. So firing new messages or like new starts, new levels. So that's super interesting. Then cutting the deck with the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. But this to me is also another layer of like connection, commitment. And then underneath we have the Four of Wands. So like I said, to me, this links back to the hope that you have that it's still going to work out. And if it's not with this person, it's whoever is the magnificent soul that sees you for all you are, the next one coming up. And that you really do want. To me, this is another one of those like commitment, marriage, ceremony cards, the Four of Wands. So it looks like you are sitting pretty, like you are aligned with what you want when I look at this, because if love is what you want, obviously you probably wouldn't be watching this video, then it's there, like, and you have the hope. So it feels really good. So despite whatever maybe came up in September, a lot of things came up. Eclipse season, that's what it does, right? It do what it do. And so maybe this was just one of those things to let go of any last little tendrils holding you back, little threads, just letting go of, any emotions. Maybe you process a lot of emotions during that time. And so you may still be integrating, but like I said, by the end of this month, you're sitting pretty. For surezies. All right, now let's take a look. I'm gonna put these back in the deck. Take a look at your connection, and we'll see what we can get on your connection. Maybe this is a new connection. I feel for a lot of you it is. But so for some of you, maybe it's a past person coming in, but I don't really feel that. But let's see what's going on. What's going on with your connection? Maybe it's a current connection. Oh, this jumped. Ooh, the Fool. So they're ready for a new start, new beginning. That's always good to see. You don't want to see any like stuck fuddy-duddies, right? All right. So we have the Fool, the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. So interesting. So it looks like they're ready for a new beginning. They have... they figured out kind of what they want, what they're willing to fight for. And it looks like there is obviously some balancing that's going on. And to me, with the Pentacles, that's more of a 3D. Oh, fascinating. Cut the deck, we have the Lovers, and then underneath we have the Star, which is what you got too. So there's a lot of hope. Lovers, I love this. Is one of the, you know, soulmate, sacred union cards. So if this is new love, this bodes very well. So I feel like when I look at this, that yeah, they're absolutely ready for a new start, new beginning. They know what they're willing to fight for. And they know basically like how to spend their time. I feel like what I'm getting, and once again, this may not resonate for everybody, but they may in the past not been very good at how they split their time or how they share their time. For some reason, that just keeps coming up as I'm like trying to look at other things, but that just keeps coming up. So somebody needs to hear it. But that they've learned from that. And they really do want that sacred union partnership. And they're very hopeful. So, and the Star always comes out after the Tower moment too. So it seems like both of you have had your own kind of Tower moments or your own moments of, okay, whew, we've been through it, or we had to go down into the depths, and now you're like pulling out of that. So that's really good. All right, so I'm going to put these back in and look at, we'll say, the connection this month. Just dig a little deeper, see what other little things come up about this connection for this month of October. All right, so tell me what this can. All right, so Knight of Wands, fast moving, a lot of passion. I know sometimes people see the Knight of Wands as like rash. Could be, depending on the sitch. Let's see what else comes out. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Once again, all these wands, of course, you're firing. And then the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So while it looks like, see, and then we get the Hermit, and then we have the Five of Wands again. So interesting, but underneath that we have the Moon. So it looks like there may not be a lot of movement this month. However, the potential is there for you to develop. So this is a fast moving, but then we have the Ten of Swords, which is like a complete opposite. We also have the Hermit, but the Hermit is also like introspection. So your person also had this card, which I find interesting. So it feels like your person may still throughout this month be getting super clear once again on what they are able to give, because it goes back to that balancing thing. And we also have the Moon here too. So I feel like whatever may be hidden is going to come out. But that's a good thing, right? Nothing stays hidden for long, right? So let me see. Okay, so this one jumped. What else? Let's clarify. So we have the Five of Swords. So we have a lot of these fives coming up too. But then underneath that, then we have the Two of Swords. So to me, this is something that like indecision or that you can't see. So this goes with the moon. So that's super interesting. So honestly, what advice for Sagittarius for this month then? Because you are hopeful. Like, that was very clear. And you do, I want to say, believe in love, all the things. So what advice for my Sagittarius friends here? Oh, cuckoo. Goodness gracious. I don't even know where that went. Oh my goodness. Okay. Justice. Interesting. So staying balanced for sure throughout this time. Let's see. So, justice, and then the Queen of Cups. So I would say then the advice is to just really nurture yourself and give yourself a whole bunch of self-care and self-love this month. Because then on the bottom of the deck for that one, we have the Two of Cups, which is another soulmate card. So you got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So maybe while whatever is going on, just take a step back, take care of yourself, recharge, you know, a lot of self-love, self-care, Queen of Cups, because it looks like you two will be coming together. And you're aligned, but it looks like maybe there's just a couple more things that your connection needs to work through. And that's okay. Just give space for them to work through whatever they need to work through. So just gonna pull some angel number cards here, see what else, advice, insight, etc. comes out. Enthusiasm. Like, see, to me that goes to the star card that you both had, the hope, right? So it's being excited even in the face of challenges. I love that. And honestly, challenges are opportunities. What do you get to learn? What do you get to master during that time? And then alignment. So I said about you two being aligned. So it's like you guys are on the same path, and you want the same end goal. So kind of just, once again, trust in divine guidance, divine timing, because yeah, there is that alignment. And so I love that. And stay enthusiastic, take care of yourself, right? So it does look good. It may not, like I said, it may take a little longer than you expect, or maybe not. You know, the faster you align, the faster divine timing, because divine timing isn't necessarily a time or a date. It's an energetic frequency. So I love that as a great reminder. So thank you so much for watching. Deeply honored. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, all the things. Thank you so much for watching, and continue to sparkle and shine your light the only way that you can. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.